Hey babe, it's Tori here, and I wanted to give you some quick tips today on how to brand your Instagram. So, Instagram branding is one of my specialties. It is one of the things that I'm really picky about because I know that your customer, as a customer, as a person who shops brands as well, and of course as a profession, I know how important it is to have a feed and an Instagram page, an entry point for your customer that draws in the right customer. I don't believe that you have to go searching for your right audience. I believe that if you set up your business properly initially, you will be able to draw the right people to you. So I wanted to give you a couple of quick tips on how you can brand your Instagram properly so that you can begin to attract the right people to you. Okay, so number one, the first thing is to think about your username. Now, usernames are big because this is the thing that people actually have to type in to find you. And so often I'll see, these really complicated usernames where it just takes so much effort to try and go in and type it in and go back to the source to figure out what the name was. You want to keep it simple. You want to keep it something that people can pronounce, something that they can spell pretty simply, and something without like all those dots and periods in between and dashes, because what's going to happen is they'll just give up and stop trying to find you. Okay, so your username should be something that's very simple, catchy. It has to do with your niche if possible, or your ideal customer, so that they instantly know when they come upon you that you are for them. Now, the next one is the social logo. So the social logo is a really major part of your first impact. Like I said, I run an agency in the city. It's our social media and digital marketing agency. And I see so many, clients that'll come in and they've got like a white logo with very dull writing. So it literally blends into the page. It doesn't stand out, or it's blurry, or you just can't make out what it says because they've got too much writing in it, or it's a really small picture that's inside. This is something that you want to pop out at people so that when they come to your page, when they see that logo anywhere, they're able to relate directly back to you. They're able to know, oh, I know who that is. I know that brand. And so it creates that sense of relatability and commonality, and they get used to seeing you. So you're easily recognizable. So your social logo, remember, you get what you pay for. So if you go, to Fiverr and you pay 10, 15 bucks for a logo, honestly, remember that is the thing that's making that first impression with people. So you want to make sure that you take the time to make it count, okay? Make it stand out. All right, so the very next one is your bio. As you continue to move down the feed, you want to continue to move people down your feed. You want to continue to have them connect with you as they move through the phases of scrolling, okay? So your bio is going to be the next thing. Again, your bio gives people that instant connectivity so that they know you are the person for them. I have a bio formula, and it goes, I help X person do X thing in X amount of time to help them feel X. It's very simple. Any business can use it. And you're focused on the customer and what they need instead of you and how you view yourself. It's letting the customer know who you are, that you're for them, that you help them to achieve this solution, that you help transition them through whatever it is that they're dealing with so they can feel like X, because X feeling is the key. What you sell are emotions. So make sure that you are making that very clear to your dream customer so that they continue to go down your Instagram feed. Now, the next thing you're going to get to are the links in your bio. This is the point of bleeding money. Are you bleeding money? This is a big contender. You've got to have a place where you're, if you don't have a website, if you don't have, someone's working on it, or you're not really ready to get to that point yet where you've got money to invest in a website, get a link in your bio. You can get MailChimp for free. You can sign up with MailChimp, which is for email, because you want to start collecting the people. You got to have a place that you're collecting all of your leads, so you're not just letting people go. They come to your page or your feed and, oh, that's nice. You want to constantly be moving people off of social media, because think about what's happening right now with Instagram. Every day I'm logging on, there's all types of glitches. They're updating their algorithm. All these things are going on. And so sometimes you can't even post. Sometimes people can't click. They can't swipe up. They can't access your Instagram page. So you want to make sure that you've got a way to communicate with your dream customer, the person who's coming into your business that really wants to do business with you. All right. So get something in that link in bio and get it in there now so you can stop bleeding money. Okay. The next one is your story highlight. So your story highlights, of course, are that role that you get to pin your stories on Instagram. There's still a lot of people, Instagram businesses, that are not using this, and I don't understand why. Listen, when Instagram gives you a feature, use it, okay? Because they will take it away, or they won't roll out those features to you first because you're not using them. They're gonna roll them out to the people first who use them. So your story highlights are going to give you a place to you can't be in your business all the time, and you don't want to have to be there physically all the time, but you do want to show up there all the time. So when someone comes into your Instagram, when they come into your new homepage, because that's essentially what Instagram is, it is your new homepage. Okay, when they come in, you want them to be able to go through your story. When they've gone through your username, your social logo, your bio, your call to action, you want to make sure that as they're continuing through, you are telling them a clear story about you as a business. So this is a great place to do that. Highlight customer reviews, highlight your intro story. Let them know who you are. Put some video of you up there so that they can instantly connect you with the brand, and they know who they're talking to, who they're interacting with. You ever go on an Instagram page with no people and wonder who's behind there? It's like Wizard of Oz. Who's on the other side of the wall? That's how I feel when I'm going through some Instagram accounts, and I'm like, how are you at 1 million people and we've never even seen your face, right? Makes me wonder. So make sure you are actively engaged in your community and letting people know your brand story right there from the beginning, so that they can get to know you right away, and you can get clear on who you are for and reach more of those people that you're for. Okay. Now, that leads me to the next one. You want to make sure that you've got a clear brand story. So your brand story is going to be what you tell visually. It's that story that you tell through your graphics. See how she has such a clear visual brand story. You can get a clear vibe for her personality, her energy, and her page. Okay, so as you do that, as you create that brand story, you want to think, what do I want people to feel when they're looking at my feed? What does my business represent? What is my message? What's my story that I'm telling through each one of these pictures that I'm adding? Not putting up pictures of what you do necessarily, but showing that transformation to the audience so they can see how you transform them, what you're selling them. If you're selling them travel, you're selling them a certain feeling. If you're a real estate agent, you're selling them a feeling of home and family and accomplishment or lifestyle. If you are a travel agent, you're selling the destination, not your package. Your package is the product, but what you're selling is the emotion of the vacation, the getaway, the experience. Let your feed be a representation of that. Okay, make sure you've got visuals that people want to click on, that they want to go through, that they want to be a part of, because they know that this is what you're going to bring and deliver to their life. All right. And the next point is engagement. This leads to engagement. So your feed isn't going to be for everyone. If you're beauty, it's go all in on beauty, but niche it to your business, to yourself, to your USP, your unique selling proposition, the thing that makes you magical and special, your color scheme, your emotional connection behind it, your story that connects. Make sure that all of those things go together. Don't try to talk to everyone. Focus on one customer only. And by one, yes, it's really more like 1,000 or 100,000 or even 1,000,000, but of people that look just like that individual. That is going to help you not miss out on people. It's actually going to help you bring in more people who understand exactly what you offer and are clear on that, so that you convert higher. And we know that the Instagram algorithm is favoring people who are niche down. That's why you go into your feed, you go to the discovery, when you click on something, and the next thing you know, you've got like a whole page full of that on your explore page. It's because they're getting so niche down, and that's what all the glitches and errors are about because they're getting so specific. And sometimes it's kind of to a fault. It's like overkill, right? But make sure you are getting in front of just the persons that are right for your brand. Ignore everyone else. All right, so those are some of my quick tips on how you can brand or rebrand your Instagram right now. Go ahead and get to that now. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, drop me a comment below if this video resonated with you, because I'd love to see, and be sure to send me your questions, because I'm able to go back in, check your questions, and then do a video on them so that everyone can kind of get all of the information instead of just one. If you need help building your Instagram, growing your audience, and monetizing, I currently have a free 3-day course going on. I'll drop that in the link below. Make sure you hop in. It's 3 days. So much information. If you found this valuable at all, it's definitely going to blow your mind. All right. So you can tap the link below to join. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and keep hustling, girls.
Fresh out the box, I think she came here with a girlfriend, shot it brand new.